Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I thought it would be helpful to give you all a brief overview of my clinical days and how I prepare myself for a long day on the pediatric unit. So let's jump right into it. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel if you think that this is helpful, and it lets me know if you want more videos just like this. All right, let's go. So I pretty much start my day off with doing some makeup, fixing my eyebrows. Gotta get that right because I'm wearing a mask all day. So I kind of need my eyes to look somewhat decent. Um, there I am. And then now I am actually, fixing up a snack and a meal because I will be on the unit for approximately 8 hours. So I try to get in some nutritious meals, something that will fuel my energy so I can keep going and have a sharp mind throughout the whole entire day. Because I kind of have to I have to be quick on my feet and I have to take notes. I have to ask questions. Yeah, it takes a lot of my energy. So why not pack a nutritious meal? So right now I'm just getting dressed for clinical. I love these jogger pants. They're so comfortable. Oh my goodness. And they're really, really cute as well. It's pretty flattering. Um, and that's my Johns Hopkins shirt that we are required to wear. I just kind of pack my pockets with a whole bunch of stuff that I may need, as well as my wallet, because I hate leaving it inside of my backpack. Because you never know who might go inside of your backpack while you're not in that room. You never know. Just putting on my badge, and I usually keep my stethoscope around my neck. I don't know if I will do that anymore because I have oily hair and it will ruin my stethoscope over the years, and it was pretty expensive, so I don't know if I'll be doing that anymore. I got these from Etsy. Super cute. I'm on the peds floor, so I kind of wanted to be somewhat friendly. There's my cat again. She's always just nosy, but I try to bring my laptop with me, just because like we look at patient information on my laptop and I can just look up things very quickly. I bring my little pad that I can write in my notes, my hand sanitizer that just fell out of my pocket, and also, of course, my keys. And I kind of kept my mask around my wrist so I don't forget it, because sometimes I do forget that. And voila, that's my backpack. All right, so I am headed out now. This is my route that I usually take to the bus stop, because there's a bus stop right outside of my house that I take to the hospital. And right now, this is my really close friend. She realized that I was filming for YouTube, and she's like, no, no, no. But she's super funny.
For YouTube. So you get to see me like this in my glory? No.
This is the bus that we just jump on. Funny thing is that we always try to sit next to each other, but because of COVID, they literally put tape so that way we don't sit next to each other. So we found all the jackpot pretty much. Like we found Jenga, all the board games. We're losing our mind, isn't that right, Amila? We're gonna make bracelets. Bubbles? We're gonna make bracelets. There's literally a crap ton of like stuff that we can do with our patient, and bubbles. Oh, that's so cute. Literally a child.
Hold on, let's see if it works.
Oh, yay. That is so cute.
Yeah, let's take this.
Okay. We'll take that one. I pocketed one as well. um, so we can take this. Do you have scissors in your little fanny pack?
No.
Okay. We can find scissors. Oh wait, they have them here. They have pliers. Is that unsafe? Here.
Should we just pick one bead box?
I kind of want
to like.
I kind of want that though.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one.
Okay.
No,
yeah. No, I don't want that.
I don't want this one either. Here I am getting some homework out the way, reading up on a group project my peds clinical group and I have to complete. We have a time frame of when we need to complete it, so I was just spending extra time in between just taking care of my patients. I found some extra time just to sit down in the meeting room, in the conference room, and just go over some stuff like the rubric and everything like that, so I can still be productive. But usually a day on the peds floor is more so in the beginning at 3 p.m. when we get there. We have to take vitals, we have to meet the patients and everything like that. Usually every 4 hours. So at 4 p.m. we take the vitals, and then again at 8 p.m. that's when we take vitals again. But any time between there, we will just, help the nurse out with whatever the nurse needs, whatever the patient needs help with. Maybe it may be bathing or walking. It could be feeding. It could be giving meds as well. Like, we also have to give meds, and we have to look up the meds before actually giving it to them, because we have to kind of understand why we're giving it to the patient. We have to actually explain to the patient what this medication is and why they're taking it as well. They may know why they're taking it because they may have a chronic illness, but we still have to do it. Plus, it's really good just practice as a provider and as a nurse. You should always just spread awareness. Making sure that you know the 5 rights, right? So before you even give a medication, that's very important. Yeah. And a lot of times I just kind of have therapeutic conversations with my patients and their families. They definitely love that. They adore that time because they may be stressful. They may be stressed out. And being in the hospital is not easy. So having someone to talk to is just very nice sometimes. And they enjoy that.
I did that.
Finally, we are actually leaving the clinical. We're super excited that we're gone. It's Friday night, and yeah, we're excited to get out of there, to be honest. Not because we don't like it, but just because it's been a long day and our brain is tired. Look how gorgeous Johns Hopkins Hospital is, the pediatric hospital side. It's so nice.
What's going on in their life? I don't know.
But yeah, we are calling a Uber back home. Me and my friend that actually took the bus. We live really, really close to each other, so we kind of either split funds to just take an Uber together and get home. Hi, Miss Nova. Alright, time to take off literally everything. Oh. So I just got home. see that I literally stripped everything, and I did not want to bring any COVID stuff into my house. So I usually, once I come home from clinical, I stop what I'm doing, drop it right in my laundry basket right by my door, just strip pretty much, and then jump into the shower. So that's what usually my routine is when I get back home from clinical, especially during COVID. Yeah, so hopefully that was helpful. You know, like you guys got to see what it usually is like during my clinical days, and from beginning to end, getting dressed, getting ready. I couldn't really show you that much of when I was actually working on the clinical floor, the pediatric unit, because HIPAA. So I tried to get as much as I possibly could without pretty much, exposing some of the patients that we all had, because, there's a law for that. But it was a pretty easy day today. I'm not tired at all, surprisingly. We went in at 3. Right now it is 10 p.m. I got to actually talk to the patient and the mom and, tend to them and help them out a little bit more, because I didn't have to do meds and I didn't have to focus on that part of clinical today, because I gave meds yesterday to that patient. Yeah, it was amazing. I really think that I'm really interested in pediatrics. I love kids with a passion. I've worked with children for, I would say, 5 years. Prior to actually becoming a nursing student and realizing that I want to do more and become a nurse, I worked with children with autism, and yeah, so I think peds is just a place for me. I have patience for them, and I think it's just a calling for me that comes naturally, which doesn't usually come to most people, because kids, you need patience for kids. And I think I have it. I think I have patience. But hopefully this was helpful. If you guys want more vlogs, or maybe I go to the OB clinical next week and I can kind of go through that day and talk about what usually happens on the unit. In OB, it's a little bit different dynamic, because mothers and babies is completely different. But I love this semester. 4 semesters is probably my favorite, because I'm dealing with a different population of people that I truly, truly enjoy. Yes, I'm working with adults, but they're mothers, and they're women, so I definitely want to go into that field when I graduate, because I want to have anything to do with A, mother, anything woman or mother, B, child, or C, baby. So that's every 4 semesters, just everything that I want to do all in one. So yeah, I'm super excited to be in clinical this semester, and I have so many stories to share. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe this video if it was helpful, and please comment below if you guys want to see anything, or want me to explain something into a little bit more in detail. Of course, nothing HIPAA, nothing that will get me in trouble. All right, bye guys, good night, because I am going to knock out. No, I'm not, I'm lying, because I'm going to drink that wine right there, and I'm going to watch some TV.